Today, I'm tackling a topic that's confused millions: cholesterol. Is it the villain we've been told, or is it vital for your health? We'll uncover its role in your body, debunk false dietary claims, and explore how cholesterol got a bad rap after President Truman's heart attacks. Stick around as we debunk myths, uncover truths, and navigate the science of a topic surrounded by confusion and misinformation. Let's dive right in. First, let's get clear on what cholesterol is. It's a waxy, fat-like substance found in every cell of your body, and it is essential for your body to build cell membranes. Your liver makes about 80% of it, and the rest comes from foods like eggs, meat, and dairy. Cholesterol is a superstar. It builds cell membranes, produces hormones like estrogen and testosterone, helps your body make vitamin D, and even supports bile production for digestion. Without cholesterol, you wouldn't survive. You literally wouldn't be here. But here's where it gets tricky. Cholesterol travels in your blood via lipoproteins. Since cholesterol doesn't dissolve in blood, it needs transporters called lipoproteins. The main types are LDL, low-density lipoprotein, often called bad cholesterol. LDL delivers cholesterol to tissues. When in excess, it can build up in artery walls. HDL, or high-density lipoprotein, known as good cholesterol. HDL delivers excess cholesterol from tissues and returns it to the liver for processing. Then you have VLDL, very low-density lipoprotein, carries newly synthesized triglycerides from the liver to tissues. Think of it this way. HDL is like the garbage truck that picks up excess cholesterol. LDL is like the delivery truck that drops off cholesterol where it's needed. But if there's too much, it starts piling up where it shouldn't. For decades, we've been told high LDL means heart disease. But is that the full story? Let's rewind to understand why cholesterol became public enemy number one. In the 1950s, President Harry Truman suffers heart attacks, and the nation's in a panic, sparking a frenzy to find the culprit. Heart disease is rising, and scientists are desperate to find the culprit. Enter the Framingham Heart study and researcher Ansel Keys. They pointed the finger at cholesterol, especially LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol. The theory: high cholesterol in the blood clogs arteries, causing heart disease. Sounds convincing, right? But here's the catch. The science was flawed, and the data was cherry-picked. Studies ignored populations with high cholesterol and low heart diseases. Let's take the French, where people ate high-fat diets but had low heart disease rates. Other studies, like those on the Maasai tribe in Africa, showed high cholesterol but healthy hearts. Yet, the cholesterol heart disease narrative stuck. Why? It was simple, catchy, and gave people a villain to fight. By the 1960s, cholesterol was demonized, and the low-fat diet revolution began. This led to a war on cholesterol that shaped decades of dietary advice. Key's 7-country study doubled down, claiming diets high in saturated fats raised cholesterol and caused heart attacks. So we were told to ditch cholesterol-rich foods like eggs, butter, red meat, and embrace low-fat, high-carb diets. Breakfast became skim milk and cereal instead of bacon and eggs. But did this make us healthier? Not at all. Studies now show dietary cholesterol has little impact on blood cholesterol for most people. In fact, low cholesterol diets can hurt health. Cholesterol is crucial for brain function, and low levels are linked to depression and cognitive decline. Plus, replacing fats with sugars spiked obesity and diabetes rates. The 2015 dietary guidelines even dropped cholesterol limits. But the myth persists. Decades of research now show that dietary cholesterol has minimal impact on blood cholesterol for most people. Your liver adjusts, producing less if you eat more. Get this. A 2010 meta-analysis of 21 studies found no significant link between saturated fat intake and heart disease. Yet the low fat led to a surge in processed carbs and sugars, fueling obesity and diabetes epidemics. Meanwhile, cholesterol is critical for brain health. Low levels are linked to depression, anxiety, and even Alzheimer's risk. The 2015 U.S. dietary guidelines quietly dropped cholesterol limits, admitting that science didn't hold up, but the myth lingers in public perception. Now, here's where it gets wild. Cholesterol might actually help you live longer. A 2016 study in the British Medical Journal found that people over 60 with higher LDL levels had lower mortality rates. Higher cholesterol in older adults is linked to better immune function, cell repair, and even protection against infections. Why? Cholesterol supports immune function and repair cells. Statins, drugs that lower cholesterol, haven't consistently extended lifespans and come with side effects like muscle pain and memory issue. So maybe cholesterol isn't the enemy after all. Statins, those cholesterol-lowering drugs, are a $20 billion industry. But do they extend life? Not always. Studies show statins reduce heart attack risk in some groups, but overall mortality often stays the same. Plus, they can cause muscle pain, liver issues, and cognitive problems. For example, a 2008 study found 18% of statin users reported memory issues. So why are we obsessed with lowering cholesterol at all costs? If cholesterol isn't the main villain, what is? Inflammation and oxidative stress play huge roles in heart disease. Think processed foods, trans fats, chronic stress, and smoking. High triglycerides, often from excess sugars, are a bigger red flag than LDL and HDL. The good cholesterol is protective. It clears excess cholesterol from your arteries. A 2017 study showed that low HDL and high triglycerides were stronger predictors of heart disease than LDL alone. So, how do you navigate this cholesterol maze? Focus on real whole foods, eggs, fatty fish, and yes, moderate amounts of grass-fed beef are nutrient powerhouses. Eliminate processed carbs, sugary drinks, and anything with partially hydrogenated oils. Exercise regularly, 30 minutes a day. Boost your HDL. Manage stress with meditation or yoga, and if you smoke, quitting is now non-negotiable. Cholesterol is just one piece of the puzzle. Don't let it overshadow the big picture. I hope this helped you navigate the myths and truths. If you learned something new, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe below, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next breakdown. Drop a comment below. What health topic should we tackle next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.